Welcome back, everybody. This is Ed, and this is Let's Cook It. A couple minutes ago, I started this video, but I was messing it up a little bit because the pan that I had was a little bit too big for what we're going to be making today. And what we're making today is a tater tot and cheeseburger bake. You can call it a casserole if you want, whatever. It's going to go in the oven. It uses tater tots, hamburger patties, which I've already browned, and cheese, of course. It's real basic, comes together really easy. So let's put the camera down here on the pan and we'll get this assembled. So what you want to do, you just want to use an entire bag of tater tots. Any kind you want to use is all right. You're going to put a layer of the tater tots in the pan. Now what you want to do, if you use a really big pan, you want to maybe get 2 bags of tater tots because if it's too big, it's just not going to work out that well. All right, so like I said, I have these hamburger patties and I did pre-brown them because I wanted to get some of the grease out of there. You just place them on top of these tater tots here, just like that. And I have 2 extra patties left over. We can eat those later. They're not going to fit in this casserole dish here. So then you just want to take, oh, I messed up. Look at that. Oh, geez. Excuse me. So let me just fix this. Cheese on top of the hamburgers. We're going to use a cheddar jack and a sharp cheddar or a medium cheddar. Put those tots over there. And now we're going to use the rest of the cheese, put it on there like that. And yeah, I know I'm not going to be super satisfied with what I just did, messing the recipe up in the middle of it. But you know what? Cooking is not perfect. And remember what I say at the end of every video. So what you're going to do, you're going to bake this per package directions. 425 for 25 to 30 minutes. The hamburgers, like I said, are already pre-cooked, so that won't take very long. Basically, just everything has to get hot. The cheese has to get melted. And then afterwards, we're going to take it out of the oven, let it set for a couple minutes, and dig into it and see what we think. And please forgive my faux pas earlier about getting a little bit ahead of myself, getting this assembled. Anyway, it's all right. It doesn't make the dish bad. I guess just shows the human side of cooking or just everyday stuff. All right, folks, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, welcome back. The tater tot, hamburger, cheeseburger, whatever, dish, casserole, bake. It has been taken out of the oven. I let it sit for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to put the camera down here, cut into it, and see how we like it. So there's the finished product right there. So let's see if I can get this out of here without making too much of a mess. Just kind of cut into it with your spatula. Loosen those tots and that hamburger. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. There it is right there. Yeah. Put the camera back up here on me. And you know, because it's a cheeseburger with some potato on it, it's got to have ketchup. So I'm going to put some ketchup on there. Just like you always have to have ketchup with your French fries. So there's a shot of it right there. Now, let's take a bite, see what we think of it. There's a couple of those tots with some of that hamburger and a little bit of ketchup. Ooh. And it fell off the fork. Well, that's okay. Cool it down a little bit. I like that. I think it turned out pretty well. I was thinking This could also be made with French fries, not the like the shoestring ones, but the crinkle cut. I think those are better anyway, and I think they cook better. Get a drink of water. I did season the hamburger patties while I had them out on the griddle. I just used like I think it was like a butter, cowboy butter, something like that from Kinder's. Just put it on there. I seasoned it pretty heavily because I think, you know, a dish like this has to have a lot of seasonings. I bet you can use any kind of meat you like. You know that shredded meat they have like for Philly steaks? That might work. I think that would be okay. But I think hamburger works pretty good too. Anyway, easy dish to put together. Not hard at all. Bake by the package directions for the tater tots. You're good to go. Brown your hamburgers beforehand, especially if it's kind of fatty, because you want to get the extra grease off of there because you don't want it to be real heavy. And I noticed there's not really any grease in the bottom of the pan. I think it helps to cook the hamburger patties first a little bit. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoy the recipe. As I said, something easy to put together. Doesn't take a lot of time. And I think kids would like this especially because kids like tater tots. I must be a kid at heart because I always love tater tots. All right, so another bite. You can't go wrong with potatoes. I hope everyone has a great day. If you can, get out and enjoy this nice weather. If it's nice where you are, have a little bit of fun, relax, take it easy, whatever you want to do before we all have to go back to work tomorrow and start the week all over again. I know I've really enjoyed these past 4 days that I've had off. It was much needed because it's been kind of hectic. And also got to catch up on a couple things around the house, which doesn't happen too often. All right, everybody, I hope you make this dish. If you do, let me know how you like it. Again, as always, if you have any ideas for recipes, just let me know. Drop them in the comments and hit the like, notification bell, subscribe, all that. It helps out the channel, helps out my engagement. And also, spread the word. I really would appreciate it if, you know, kind of get the word out, tell people about my channel if you like it, and anything, any engagement I think that helps me grow my channel is really, really appreciated. And I just love doing this. I love making the videos. It's a lot of fun, and it's just a nice little hobby from, you know, the everyday routine. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to get Richard plate, see how he likes it, and of course the audience, Nelson and Eddie, they'll want to get a bite of it too. All right, this is Ed. This is Let's Cook It. And remember, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to taste good. And remember, Let's Cook It, the Let's Cook It logo. And I'll see you next time on the channel. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.